Talk about 5.1 home theater setups and getting the best bang for your buck. Now, as you may know, over the years there have been several developments in home theater setups from 5.1 to 7.1, 9.1, all the way to 11.1. I've even seen some 9.3 setups. But we're going to show you here how to get some real good bang for your buck out of the 5.1 home theater setup, because you may not have the extra money to go out buying all these extra speakers or new components that going to these new setups entails. Alrighty, so anyway, let's flip it around. What's the point? Well, the point in the point one actually refers to the low frequency channel, or namely the subwoofer channel. So 5.1, the point one here, you can see we have one subwoofer hooked up to our system, point one. Now, what are the other 5 speakers? Let's go through them. The 3 main channels in the front, starting with the center channel, which is where all the dialogue, i.e. the voice, any speaking in the movie soundtrack, plus some special effects, come through the center channel. That's one of the 3 speakers up front. To round that out, you have a left main channel speaker. And here's our left channel. And you also have a right main channel speaker. So counting that, we've got 3 speakers up front, plus our subwoofer. That's our 3.1 at this point. And we're going to head to 5.1, so you guess it, there's 2 more. And that consists of 2 surround speakers. In this setup, I've put 2 Klipsch wall mount surrounds in place. These are excellent speakers. They have a 5.25 inch woofer in the middle with tweeters on each side for excellent dispersion and reflection, since you have tweeters on each side. These are available on our site at Video Crib. You can go to our site. There's tons of links for Klipsch, which include free shipping and some special discounts, so check those out. The thing I like about the Klipsch wall surrounds is that they're tonally flat, which means they can blend with other brands of speakers easily. For example, our upfront speakers here are Sonus Faber grand pianos, and when I play this system, I really can't tell that the speakers in the back are a different brand. So if you go to a store as well, ask for them, ask to see if these speakers are tonally flat, and or just ask the tech if they are known to blend in easily with other brands of speakers. So that could save you some money, because the upfront speakers that you already have may be already bought and paid for, and you can save some money by blending in some affordable surrounds as well. Okay, our TV in the middle is a 65-inch Hitachi digital light projector, DLP TV, rear projection. Now the reason why I bring these TVs up is that people are wowed by LEDs and LCDs and plasmas right now in the market, and they're real thin and flat. If you watch a lot of movies, a lot of film, you may be able to get a rear projection TV on the market on the internet or somewhere today. Even though they're pretty much out of new production, you can save a lot of money by getting an older model, or just resurrecting a model that you have that already has high def. This example, here's a model from 2003, but it's a 65-inch with 1080i lines of resolution. Couple that with some good HDMI cables and a good feed, a good HD feed, you're doing pretty well for the money. So let's go down the component stack and I'll show you what we mean. Starting with our receiver, we have a Harman Kardon AVR 7200 receiver. It's pumping out more than 100 watts per channel, up to 7.1. But in this setup, of course, we're here to talk about 5.1, which it more than handles. We love Harman Kardon receivers. You can save lots of money and get audiophile type sound. As you know, true audiophiles would probably prefer a separate preamp, amp, and receiver. They'd have to buy 3 pieces to get what they consider really good sound. But we feel that Harman Kardon are one of the best receiver companies on the market. They have been for a long time, and their sound is known to be warm, all surround, all inclusive, lush, very smooth surround sound. So we recommend you try their components if you don't want to pay, for 3 separates, which I just mentioned. That can save you some money. Another thing that's worth it, we've got a pure AV surge protector power conditioner. This is known to remove the EMTs and other interference that can be on your power lines for all of your components that are plugged in, and that may show up in the video picture and the sound. I love this thing. I would not do without it. They're affordable, and I would recommend you get something like this. I think they really do contribute to the overall quality and length of your components. They will actually help make your components last longer because they're getting cleaner power. Next is a 5-disc Sony DVD changer with 1080p upconvert. Again, it's not Blu-ray. Blu-ray players cost more, and Blu-ray discs cost a lot more, as you know, if you're going to get a whole bunch of them. So with the DVD 1080p upconverter from Sony, it's a 5-disc changer for your convenience, and if you already have a 1080i 1080p TV, it goes pretty well with it, and you get what we call a near Blu-ray picture for your money. And of course, it will cost much less than Blu-ray. Okay, further down the line, we've got our Comcast DVR with HD and cable programming and whatnot. The interesting thing about this is we have it hooked into a Toshiba DVR down on the floor here, which is a home recorder from Toshiba. You can hook up the Comcast DVR to the Toshiba and record DVD quality discs. Remember, just stuff that's not copyrighted and just for your home use only, personal viewing, and no selling permitted, but it's great to make your own stuff if you want to keep some stuff to watch over and over again. Alrighty, so this CD player here is a Roxanne Candy CD player. That was given to me as a gift, and it's pretty towards the high end, so since we're talking budget today, we're not going to spend too much time on that. On the bottom right, we've got our Roku streaming box. Now, streaming is taking the market pretty much by storm. It's very exciting. Roku provides the technology, very cheap. Their cheapest box is like $50, going up to about $100 for their most high-performing box. But in any case, if you have a subscription to Netflix or Hulu and the similar type providers, you can stream directly to your TV in HD. And we recommend getting these Roku boxes, especially if you don't want to buy lots of discs and keep all, disc libraries and things like that in your house. So the streaming box is very flexible, and there's lots of new channels coming out every day available through Roku. And a lot of them are actually free to not pay like Netflix. But if you go to the Video Crib site, we'll tell you what kind of internet connection you need and what kind of bandwidth and all is required, excuse me, and what kind of subscriptions you need to get going with streaming. Alright, so that pretty much wraps it up. We hope we gave you some good tips on how to save money and get yourself a spanking 5.1 system that really rocks. We'll be sending out some more info later on in the future. Until then, just go visit our site under Google Sites, Video Crib under Google Sites, and you'll get some more deals and discounts there as well. Have a great day, and I hope all your movies are good ones. Take care.